such a pretty colours. The weather outside today doesn't look so good. We have had some rain over the last couple of days, and we also had a very loud storm. It's been a long time since I have heard a storm here in the UK, but this one made up for it. There was plenty of rain, plenty of lightning, and the thunder was so loud I could actually feel the house slightly vibrate. Not shake or anything like an earthquake, but I feel like I could feel the vibrations. I was sat in the window at the time, this one here, and I was just looking out, and I could just feel the vibrations around the window. Let's do a little bit of hair brushing now. And the brush I've chosen is this one. We have some pretty flowers on there. Really nice. Recently, my partner, Mr. Tones, he surprised me with a visit to Alnwick Castle. I think I have pronounced that correctly. Alnwick Castle. It's specifically the flying lessons scene. And we had such a good day. I can highly recommend this place to anyone, any age. We visited the castle first and had some lunch there, which was really nice. We also visited the gift shop where Mr. Tones treated me to some Harry Potter merch. And afterwards we went to the gardens, which is a separate ticket to the castle. You can't just get like a one ticket for both sections for it all. The garden is separate to the castle, and it is quite expensive. I know both areas are over £20 per person. It could be around £19 actually. It just depends if you want to contribute to the gift aid. But I think it is around about the £20 mark per person. So to visit the castle and the gardens, you are looking at around £40 per person, which is a lot of money, I think. But we had such a good day, so to us it was worth it. And the gardens, wow, the gardens are amazing. It really took us by surprise. It wasn't just your like standard gardens that you would expect to see at like a stately home or castle. They have really gone to great lengths to make the area really fun and enjoyable for everyone. There's a massive like water fountain. As soon as you walk in, you can see it, you cannot miss it. It's amazing. It's massive as well. Like the fountain is over several steps and the water comes down the steps. It's really, really beautiful. And then there's some really there's some like little rivers that run off it as well that are really, really nice, and other water fountains. And the gardens are beautiful as well. There is actually a bamboo maze, which is really nice. We had so much fun in there, trying to find our way out. The top of the maze isn't open, you can't see the sky, so it is quite, well, it's not too dark, it's not like, jet black dark. It's just a lot darker than a standard maze. And they do like a poison flower section. You do have to queue up and go at the correct time. You can't just walk in. I think it's the poison flower garden or poison plant, I can't remember, but that looked really interesting. The whole area just gave me Disney vibes in a way, the whole garden section. Mr. Tones mentioned it and I had to agree with him. There were certain elements that just made me feel, yeah, Disney vibes. several places to eat, several gift shops, lots and lots of things to do. They had crazy golf, which looked really amazing actually. We didn't do that because it was quite busy. And they also do like a children's and adults play area, which to some might sound boring, but when we looked at the pictures, they have done really well with making it look amazing. Like, it looks very magical, whimsical and fairy tale like. I think next time we're going to pay extra to just have a look. We won't take part in it because it's just not our thing, but to have a look at it, it looks amazing. So next time we visit, we may do that and have a little look. But yeah, if you are looking for things to do with the family or with your friends or as a couple, it's such a good day out. It's not far from Newcastle. It's in that sort of region. But the parking is a bit strange. It's not a pay and display. You have to have a disc, and they only allow you 3 hours in the car park, which isn't a lot when visiting a castle and a garden, you know, these sorts of places. You are usually there a bit longer, and we were 40 minutes over and we actually got a ticket. When we thought about it, I can see why they do it, because they will earn more money doing it this way, because people will outrun the 3 hours. When we walked in the car park, there were many cars with yellow tickets stuck to their screens, so you do have to like rush, in my opinion, for you to properly see everything and enjoy it. There's no way you can do it in 3 hours, so I think they are being a bit unfair with that. But again, they're making money from it and it works. So yeah, a bit of a I thought it was quite cheeky, but never mind, it's just one of those things. So yeah, if you do visit, be wary of the 3 hour allowance. There are many car parks along the just outside of the castle, so I don't know if all the car parks are the same, but the one we went to, which is right next door to the entrance, yeah, that was 3 hours with a disc. I'm now going to just take my comb. I'm just going to lightly comb the surface. This comb actually looks dirty, but it actually isn't. I've cleaned it so many times and I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's maybe like the colouring from the wigs and the mannequins. I really don't know, but I actually get a bit embarrassed about using this comb sometimes in case I get any negative comments about it, but it really isn't dirty. I've cleaned it so many times with brushes and sorts of things like scrubbers, and it just won't come off. I think it's just maybe a bit of build up over time from the hair. I really don't know. I remember seeing, I was watching an ASMR video a few years ago, and it's such a good video. I can't remember the title of it or who it was from, who it was by, but she was using a comb. I think it was like it looked like one of those really cheap plastic combs. Anyway, there was some markings on it, and the amount of negativity this lady got for using this comb, I couldn't believe it. Now to me it didn't look like dirt. There was like different colours and patterns on the comb, and to me it just looked like part of the pattern. But everybody was just pushing their hate on this lady, and I felt so bad. So since then I've been quite mindful about the tools I use and just taking care of all of my ASMR equipment that I use in my content. It's just this one that seems to just look dirty, like, and I don't know what to do. I mean, I love the comb. I think it's a really nice, simple comb. But, just seeing how nasty and how people overreact over a comb, I just think it's quite shocking, really, how, a comb can make people react so strongly. I think sometimes people just need to get out more, get some fresh air, and just chill, and not get so sensitive over silly little things. Thinking about it, I have not seen any new content from this person for a couple of years, so I'm hoping the comb video hasn't put her off. I can't remember her name. I'll have to go have a look, see if I can find it. It's funny sometimes because when I read my comments, and some of them do make me laugh, especially with the ones where they tell me that they are not happy with certain elements of my channel, so they are going to unsubscribe. Some of these elements are really ridiculous to me, such as you don't wear nails anymore, or you don't film with real people anymore, so for that reason I'm going to unsubscribe. And you know what, if people have that sort of attitude towards a creator, I mean, people forget, the effort and time that goes into making these videos, and I think people need to just understand that it's so hard to please everybody, especially when I'm not in a position at the moment to film with real people. And, sometimes I don't want to film with real people. I actually like just sitting up with my mannequins and just filming the content with no issues, no interruptions. It's all about them and their opinions and needs. And believe me, I have tried my best to cater to everybody, but I have to be realistic. I just cannot please everybody. There will always be someone who is very unhappy with my content, and for that reason they unsubscribe. And I just think I don't actually want people like that supporting me. If that's the case, if they are so dramatic over things like that, then yeah, go watch someone else. It doesn't bother me in the slightest, it really doesn't, because I do understand we do have different likes, we enjoy different triggers, but do I really need to know your opinion on why you're unsubscribing? No, I don't. I don't, because I'm not going to change my content just for you. So why do you feel the need to tell me? I really don't know. I can only do what I do, and I always do my best. And that is all I can do. If people don't like it, you know, go watch something else. You know, I really don't care. But I do care about the people who do have a genuine interest and enjoy my content, and that's what I enjoy the most. You know, this is what makes doing this very enjoyable and worthwhile for those who do actually enjoy my content. So thank you to those who haven't unsubscribed. I hope you have enjoyed this video today, especially the rambling. That wasn't planned. But I hope you enjoyed it regardless. Please do subscribe if you haven't done so already, as I would love to see you again in the next video. And thank you so much for watching.